Hello everyone and welcome back to Obas Trending Gist. And today, we have a jaw-dropping political contradiction. We are putting the former governor of Kaduna State, Nasir El-Rufai, under spotlight. Listen to his own words. The same man on the same national television, but two diametrically opposite security policies. Years ago, he was a politician who openly admitted to compensating foreign herdsmen to stop the killings. Now, stripped of power and reportedly failing a key political clearance, he condemns the very same policy as nonsense and says the only repentant bandit is a dead one. Why the massive flip-flop? Is this a change of principle or a new political weapon? We have the receipts. So let's roll the evidence now and then we'll break down this stunning political inconsistency. So sit back and take a watch.
And yes, we offered them money. We said, look, if we have to pay you not to kill our people, we're happy to do it.
Is that the only solution that you're adopting, to pay them to stop the killing?
That is the only solution we can see. If anyone has a better solution, you should give us. If you have somebody in Guinea that you cannot prove is responsible for this, but you say, look, we apologize, this has happened. But it didn't happen in my time. Okay, I'm the governor now, this has happened. We apologize that you are caught up in our domestic issues. Have you lost cattle? We can pay. Have you lost lives? We can pay compensation. Compensation for lives and property has foundations even in the Quran and the Bible. You can ask 3 service chiefs that served in Kaduna under my watch. One of them is still alive. Farouk Yahya was chief of army staff. He was GOC in Kaduna. I saw him yesterday at a wedding. You can call him, bring him to this program and ask him what we did. What I will not do, okay, is to pay bandits, give them monthly allowance, or send food to them in the name of non-kinetic. It's nonsense. We are empowering bandits. It's not the government of Kaduna State. It's a national policy driven by the Office of National Security Advisor, and Kaduna is part of it. Many states are objecting to that, but that is the policy now. Chase the bandits. That's the new policy. My position has always been the only repentant bandit is a dead one. Let's kill them all. Let's wipe them. Let's bomb them until they are reduced to nothing. And then the 5% that still want to be rehabilitated can be rehabilitated. You do not negotiate from a position of weakness. You don't empower your enemy. You don't give him money to go and buy more sophisticated weapons. That's why the insecurity problem has not gone away and will not go away as long as this policy continues. They can deceive, they can cover up, they can do propaganda, but those that live in Katsina, those that live in Zamfara, those that live in Kaduna, those that live in those states, they know what is happening.
Well, is that the reason why perhaps you think that there's a slowdown in the attack on schools and kidnaps that we've seen in Kaduna? The quiet we see in the Benegwari
there is no slowdown. I was governor for 8 years. I was governor of Kaduna State for 8 years. Only 3 schools were attacked in 8 years. Okay? This government has been around for 2 years. 3 schools have been attacked. And they paid the bandits. They paid them 1 billion naira the first time the school was attacked and students abducted. They are paying bandits. They are apologizing to them. They are
finding this information about 1 billion naira being paid.
Look, let the governor or anyone come and deny. We have the evidence. When the time comes, we reveal everything. They are paying bandits. They are empowering bandits. This is what this government is doing.
And you think that will not work?
It will not work. It has never worked anywhere in the world.
Welcome back. You just witnessed a fundamental political ideological U-turn. The difference in El-RUFAI'S position is breathtaking, and the timing of this shift reveals a deeper political game. So let us dissect the two eras of Nasir El-Rufai and his security doctrines. In the first clip, you saw the former governor articulating a policy of appeasement, specifically in the context of Southern Kaduna crisis. This was in 2016. He explained that his government traced some of the violent, aggrieved Fulani herdsmen to their countries in Niger, Cameroon, Chad, Mali, and Senegal. His admitted opposite was to buy peace by appealing to them and offering compensation. He explicitly stated they paid some compensation for lost cattle, justifying it by saying that compensation for lives and property has foundation even in Quran and the Bible. This policy was controversial then, but it was his pragmatic strategy as the sitting chief security officer of Kaduna State. His rationale was clear. Whatever it takes to stop the killing of his people, even if it means paying criminals, was the only viable solution. Now, look at the second clip from a recent interview on Channels TV Sunday Politics. After his tenure, he has completely reversed course. He now aggressively condemned the policy of compensating bandits, dismissing it as nonsense, and accused the bandit policy. He alleges that the current Kaduna State government, under his successor, has paid bandits 1 billion naira and provided monthly allowances and food as part of the national policy driven by the Office of the National Security Advisor. El-RUFAI'S new radical mantra is that dialogue is dangerous. He declares the only repentant bandit is a dead one. Let's kill them all. Let's wipe them. Let's bomb them until they are reduced to nothing. This is a total repudiation of his own policy of negotiation and the compensation from just a few years earlier. The core of his flip-flop lies in the political dynamics following the 2023 general election. El-RUFAI was nominated as a ministerial candidate by President Bola Tinubu. However, his confirmation was withheld by the Senate over issues with his security clearance. Reports from highly placed political sources indicated he failed to scale the necessary security checks, which led to his eventual withdrawal from the race. Having been a prominent figure in the ruling APC, and now feeling sidelined by the very administration he helped usher in, El-RUFAI has effectively positioned himself as an internal critic. Analysts, including former party leaders, have suggested his current hostile stance is driven by disappointment over his ministerial exclusion. By attacking the national security policy and specifically calling out the Office of the National Security Advisor, he achieves two things. First, he attacked the current administration that denied him a seat at the table. Secondly, he provides cover for his successor, Governor Obasani, by claiming the alleged payments are due to national policy and not a state-level failure. It's a carefully orchestrated political move that uses a deadly life and death national issues as a tool for personal vendetta and political relevance. His argument that paying bandits empowers them to buy more sophisticated weapons, it's sound, but it directly indicts his own action in southern Kaduna, where he paid compensation to militants. He is essentially arguing that a policy he once implemented will not work and will not go away as long as it continues. This is not a matter of a governor learning from his mistakes. It is a politician speaking with two sides of his mouth to suit two different political realities. When he was in power, appeasement was pragmatic. When he was out of power and bitter over a perceived betrayal, radical aggression became the new covenant truth. Ultimately, the Nigerian public is left confused and their trust in governance is eroded. When leaders adopt such widely contradictory stances on a critical matter like national security, we must demand consistency and sincerity from all our leaders, regardless of their political standing. So, what do you think about that? Drop your comments below and let me know which El-RUFAI you believe. Don't forget to like this video, share it and hit that subscribe button for more trending gists. See you the next one.